Yo, what's going on, everyone, and welcome to episode 8 of the podcast on Your Weekly Duo. Miles, how you doing, mate?
I'm good, thanks, mate. How are you?
I'm not bad. We've got a second guest who is Button, who is very popular in Miles' streams. How you doing, Button, mate?
Not too bad, thanks yourself, mate.
Not bad, thanks.
Good.
Basically, what we're going to talk about is Button's experience, because he supports Stevenage and Arsenal. We're going to talk about his non-league experience with Stevenage and lower league experience with Stevenage being in League 2 and stuff like that. So,
yeah, I was going to say that. Yeah. I'm the
Not yet.
non-league one, and you're the non-league one with Marine.
yeah,
Yeah.
I said non-league.
Yeah.
Meant League 2 with Stevenage. Are they currently bottom now?
Unfortunately so, 8 points.
Isn't it Mac who was second to bottom as well now? Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's Mac now, yeah.
Yeah. But do you think you'll go down now with the coronavirus? Do you reckon?
I hope not, because they've called, the FA yesterday called all the non-leagues off pretty
Yeah, they
much,
did,
didn't
yeah.
they? So, I just hope to see that in the EFL. And if we stay up this season, it'll be the luckiest thing I've ever seen, I think.
If you kick up the arse, like,
Yeah.
for
They-
them
they
for next
need it.
season.
Like last
Yeah.
season, we were finishing 10th. We should have got playoffs, and it's just come to this year. I can't believe it.
Yeah.
Didn't you have Matt Godden? Is it last year?
No, he was the year before last.
That was the year before. Yeah, there you
yeah.
go.
He was your Pro Clubs player, wasn't he?
Oh, he's amazing. I love him. I absolutely adore that man.
Yeah. So just like, do you go to many away games for Stevenage?
I've been to a few this season. I went to Colchester away and Northampton and
Nice.
Orient.
Waiting Orient.
That's
We
nice
didn't
round.
win. It was all right. I've been before. I don't like it too much, but it's not very old-fashioned. It's quite new. So they've got a fair bit of money, haven't they?
Yeah.
So, yeah. But,
Did you go to many home games?
yeah, I've missed 3, I think, this season, home games.
3.
But apart from that, yeah, I've been to the rest. And great atmosphere.
Favourite
together.
away day?
Huh?
Favourite away day?
Ever? Wickham, actually. That was good.
Wickham.
Yeah.
I tell you what, my mate actually went to Wickham away, and he said it was class.
It's a decent
that like-
ground.
Yeah, he
It's
said
not
it's
like
a decent
dead
ground.
down south on the coast.
No, it's nowhere near the coast.
No.
No, it's nowhere near.
Oh, is it not?
No.
What am I thinking of?
I think
I don't know what I'm
you're
thinking
probably thinking of Dover. But yeah, I know Dan. He's a Bolton fan. He went to Wickham away. He said it was a good away day.
Yeah, it is.
Mm.
It was a decent ground. The game weren't that good, but good time.
Yeah, I've never been to Wales for Marine.
Yeah,
You went to
That
Wales?
was good.
I want to go Newport away. That'd be a good one, but
Mm.
just a trek, innit?
Talking about well, I've kind of been on the border. I've been to Shrewsbury.
That's basically next door to you.
Yeah.
It's not. It's not next
It
door, though,
is.
is it?
It
it's
basically
not.
is.
No, it's not. It's about a 2-hour drive from Mac.
Yeah, but you're not in Mag.
I'm like a 5-10 minute drive from Maxfield. So it's,
Just let him have it, Adam. Just let him have it.
I'm telling you now. No, because I went to Shrewsbury. I went to Shrewsbury. How long was it? It was last year or in the summer, and it was like a 2.5-hour drive. Yeah, it's a nice place actually, but the
What did you go
ground.
for? Football?
What's that? Sorry.
Did you go to the football or?
No, in the summer I didn't go for the football, but I went for the football years ago because my mate's dad actually played for Shrewsbury.
Oh,
Ooh.
Yeah, but
What was his name?
it's Jones, Summit Jones. I don't want to say his whole name, really. But yeah, it's like it's to be honest, it's such a boring place, Shrewsbury. Like
Is it?
it's a nice place for like the elderly, but the football ground, it's so boring. There's nothing to do around that. I mean, they've got a decent pub near it. That's it.
that says it all, really, doesn't it?
Yeah. That's it.
A decent pub that is a good chunk of a good away day.
Yeah.
I'd say anyway.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
then
I'll
you
give you that.
need to have a chippy. Like if you go nuts for the way, here we go. I'm gonna throw it down. No, listen. We've got a Co-op, a Sainsbury's, a Waitrose, a Boots. We've got an Aldi if you're feeling a bit, saucy.
Okay.
We've got a chippy. We've got a Chinese. We've got an Indian. We've got a Mediterranean chicken place. Honestly, you've got it all.
Right, in Knutsford. Right, if you wanted the best away day, go to friggin' Knutsford.
Well, actually, talking about that, I was in Pie Face's stream last night, and he actually said we've actually got a banging chippy in Knutsford. There you go. So
Gavin Stacey.
Yeah, there we go. Gavin and Stacey, they shouted us out in the Christmas special.
Yeah.
No, that was your service station, though. Don't claim that.
Yeah,
and to be fair, we have got a shocker of a service station. Like, that is the thing that lets us down as a town, to be honest with you.
Is Stevenage a good away day?
I'd say it's alright. Yeah, we've got the Broadall Suite, so that's a pub inside the ground pretty much. What else we got? We've got a Costa across the road, about 5 McDonald's in the surrounding areas. Yeah, easy to get to as well. Yeah, it's decent. I'll give it. Yeah, I'd recommend.
Do you go to many Arsenal games?
I normally go to a few, but since I've been going to Stevenage, I ain't been able to get there as much. But the only one I've been to this year has been Tottenham. So.
All right. What score was that?
2-2. Decent game to be honest.
I thought it was.
Yeah, we should have won. We really deserved to win that, but no, that would be a good away day. Just expensive.
Yeah.
That's what I'd say about Arsenal.
I'll tell you what was a shocker, right? I said it in the last podcast. You know, Basel, when I went to that Europa League final, honestly, that walk to that stadium was disgusting.
In what way?
Well, there were lads out having, having a number one on the wall and everything on the way to ground and that. It was proper minging. And it was like...
the Sevilla fans?
Sevilla and Liverpool, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, it kicked off big time. And the thing is, right, they had like top security there and they were like checking you down, patting you down and everything. Next minute we got on the ground and there was some Sevilla fans with like massive drums and I was like, how did you get them in? Like these massive
They
drums.
let them in, didn't they?
Yeah, they let them in.
Do you know Northampton didn't let a drum in? I couldn't believe that. No. That was a joke, that was.
Do it at Wembley, don't they? When England play.
Yeah, we've got
all the drums
we've got
in,
our own little band, don't we, England?
Yeah.
Yeah, England.
That's one thing I like about England, is the band. There used to be a band at Marine years ago. We used to when I used to go every week, there used to be a band. It used to be amazing. And they've stopped now. Now it's just dead. No one even sings or anything like that. Like all the away fans sing, but never the home fans. Just dead now.
We've got a snare and a bass drum, and that's it. Stevenage. That does it.
Can you even hear a snare?
Yeah, they're very loud.
Are they?
Believe it or not, yeah. It's surprising, but that's the beauty of
a snare's like. Is that the double like hard hat?
No, snare is it's got snares underneath it, like the little balls underneath it, and it makes sort of a clapping sound.
Oh, it's just like a normal drum, but it's got balls in it. Oh,
yeah.
Right. Yeah, it's been a long time since I did music in school.
Yeah. To be honest, I haven't done music in school in ages because didn't we stop it in year 8 or year 9 or something?
I stopped it in year 9.
Yeah, I think I stopped it in year 9.
I think it was year 9, yeah, for me as well.
To be honest, I actually enjoyed it. It was a laugh, just because the thing is, we used to get sent into different rooms, so we'd have like a room to ourselves.
Yeah.
So it'd be
we did sometimes. But our teachers were awful, so it was just rubbish for us.
Oh yeah.
If I'm honest.
There was one music teacher who was like a rugby player as well, and he was massive. And there was one PE lesson because we had like a sports centre next to our school, and it had like a AstroTurf pitch, and we were playing tag rugby, and he was playing with us because he done some PE lessons as well, and I went to like touch it down or whatever you do, or run past the line, and I slipped, and he was running behind me, and he slipped and he booted the back of my head. He's basically a rugby guy, but a rugby player, massive guy, and just slips and boots the back of my head, and I was nearly fucking unconscious. Massive bump on my head.
Jesus Christ!
It was sore.
You've had some stories, haven't you? With injuries.
Who, me?
Yeah.
You
have.
Breaking my leg, slicing my leg.
Never broke a bone. Touch wood.
I've never broke a bone.
No. I'm just
Don't
trying to
want
think
to
what else
either.
I've done. I don't think I've broken my leg. I've sliced my leg. I had that. I had a cyst on my eye. I had to have an operation on that. That's not really an injury, but
That's still horrible.
yeah, when I was like 3. Don't know.
I remember
think that's it, really.
someone dropped coffee on me
Burns. Yeah, my
in
little brother.
Costa. Yeah, I
My little
remember
brother, because when we used to go for my team, my mum and dad used to like do the coffees and teas and that, and it used to be like these I can't remember what they're called, but it's like 2 canisters full of hot water, and then there's like a little button and you press and hot water comes out. I can't remember what they're called anyway.
I can't remember what they're called. I know what you're on about.
And we were in the car, and my little brother pressed the button by accident, and we were going there. I was playing, and I had my boots on in the car and stuff like that, and he poured all the water all over my boot, and it went through my boot, through my socks, and on my foot. I did play that game.
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
Wasn't the best. It was sore, but I still tried to play.
Yeah, fair play to you.
To be honest, I haven't had many injuries playing football. Like I remember last season, I think it was last season the first time I ever got brought off the pitch last season, and it was at Stockport away. So there you go. But it was in Manchester, yeah, Stockport away, and oh god, it was like this lad, and he was about 6'5", and I know I'm like 6'3" or something. I was looking up to this guy, and he bloody come up to me and absolutely clattered me.
Oh.
I was on the ground. I was winded. Couldn't see anything. Head down on the floor. Just didn't know what to do.
I done something to my finger in a rugby match once. I don't know what it was. I think I fractured it. I'm not sure though. But yeah, that was horrible. Some fat kid was running towards me, and then I sort of tackled him, but with my fingers facing forward, and he's just run straight into the finger. And yeah, that wasn't pleasant.
There was one time where there was a lad who moved teams from our team, striker, and we versed this team that he moved to. And I was like jockeying the ball, and he just ran up to me and swiped me, and I landed on my coccyx. And is it coccyx or coccyx?
Coccyx.
I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah, I thought.
Well, anyway. And I landed on that, and I couldn't play the next week because it was still sore. So that was like a weak injury. That was
he mustn't have liked you.
Well, I'll tell you what used to fuel me up when I used to play rugby.
Go on.
Breakfast. Go on, Adam. What did I used to have?
Breakfast?
Yeah, before a rugby match. This would fuel me up.
I don't know.
Cheese and apple. I'm just saying now, right? I'm just saying that fueled me up every week.
No, a banana and Jaffa cakes used to do me.
That's odd.
Yeah.
You say Jaffa cakes gives you energy, so.
Do they?
I've never heard that.
So.
I've never heard
that.
Apparently so. I used to have a banana as well.
Got a pack of Jaffa cakes downstairs.
Go on, that'll give you some energy.
Yeah.
There was another one where I was because I was playing left back, and there was a corner for us, and the ball got like headed away, and it was going to the sideline, and I was like bombing someone else was running to it, and I was bombing to it on the left, just nicked it past him, and he 2-footed me like in the air because I nicked it and went to jump over him, and he just like 2-footed me in the air. So
right, I've got a question now. Were you the gobby kid to the referee when you were younger?
I was the complete opposite.
I still am.
Oh, you know, yeah, mate. I was until I became a referee myself. Then I learned like respect for the referees. But God,
I was quiet, man.
No, I wasn't.
Playing rugby sort of teaches you that, but no, I still am. I can't resist it, to be honest. Even when I fight, I have a go at the ref sometimes.
The thing is, I was always the manager's son as well, so yeah.
Right.
There we go. Yes, yeah, so I was always giving it back chat to the ref.
Tell you what though, League 2 refs get it hard. They get it really bad. Players, fans, everyone. There's this one ref, everyone hates him, called Trevor Kettle. I'm not sure if you've heard of him. and he is just the worst ref going, but he gets it so bad. I do feel a bit sorry for him, but he does deserve it.
Who was it? Mark Clatterberg, is it?
Yeah.
Mark Clattenburg.
Do you know what? He was at that Shrewsbury game, and he was like, the thing is, the week before he was refereeing like United versus City. Then the week after he was refereeing Shrewsbury versus Wickham. I couldn't
He
believe
moved
it.
to like Dubai or something, didn't he?
I'm not
To ref
sure.
it, he moved from the Prem to ref in Dubai or something like that, or the Saudi, something like that. Anyway.
Didn't he
I think
take
it
the
was
World
Dubai.
Cup final or something? Or is that? I think he took the 2014 one. I'm not sure though.
He might have done.
Might have done.
Yeah, I think I remember that.
I know Howard Webb did 2010.
He was awful, weren't he? I hated
Yeah, he
him.
was a
Well, I mean,
he was a mank.
Can I just say something? I can't actually say on air anything about referees. But yeah,
He was a mank, wasn't he? Howard Webb.
Yeah.
I don't know, but Anthony Taylor, he's from around here, and he did Man City versus United,
Did he?
and they're like the two teams close to him. So
Thing is, what's his face? What's his name? Oh my God, the one that spots Tranmere.
Mike Dean,
Yeah.
Mike Dean, yeah, he's funny.
yeah,
He's a laugh, but he is an idiot and all, isn't he?
Yeah, he is an idiot. He's funny.
Yeah.
It's funny. Apparently, he used to weigh like 17 stone. You know.
yeah.
He's quite like his shirt's always quite baggy, and he looks like he's got.
Yeah, you can tell like he's lost a load of weight.
Yeah.
But yeah, he said he was like 17 stone for someone small guy as well.
Isn't it Martin Oliver? Another one.
Michael Oliver.
Michael, that's
yeah.
it. He's a good ref.
He's probably the best we've got.
Yeah, I'd say
really.
he's the best.
Still makes mistakes, but
None
what I
of them
liked
were-
about him, he was the first one to actually go to the side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't that Arsenal game?
That was the
Chris
first time
Palace.
to do it in a league, but he done it. Palace derby happens in the cup, so yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, we've spoke about all the referees in other podcasts.
Yeah, we have. Yeah.
VAR and stuff like that.
That was the first one, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, I
we spoke all
remember that.
about that.
Yeah. Yeah. But anyway, Stevenage.
Oh god.
Next season, what you thinking? Like, if you stay up now, what are you thinking for next season?
Immediately get a new manager. Don't get me wrong, Ravel is a great man. He was an amazing football player. He got that goal for Rotherham against Orient at Wembley. It's absolutely amazing, but he's not manager material. I can't believe we got him in the first place. We've gone from Graham Wesley, who's one of the most experienced managers in England, especially at Stevenage. It was his full time, and we sacked him for someone who retired about 2 weeks ago. It's just not logical. So yeah, we definitely need to change that. But if we change that, get rid of a good few players, get the money for them, I think next season could be positive. I think finish mid-table.
To get rid of your good players.
No, get rid of Sanupe. He's not.
I've
great,
heard of him.
He's the right man, isn't he? Yeah.
but we wouldn't get a lot of money for him. That's the problem. We'd get. Can't put a price on him, but there's a good few players who don't play well, but they're a big name for League Two. So we'd get a fair bit of money, but another one's Ben Nugent. You wouldn't have heard of him, I don't think.
Yeah, I know.
He's terrible. I hate him so much. And yeah,
Who's the striker? What's his name? Christie, is it?
Guthrie.
Guthrie,
He's
that's
gone,
it.
hasn't he?
Guthrie.
he's gone to
Is
Bradford.
he gone?
Yeah.
Oh, is he?
Now, isn't he?
Yeah,
Cuthbert.
I hate him. Oh, Scotty Cuthbert.
You hate Cuthbert?
No, I love Scotty Cuthbert. I love Scotty Cuthbert. You can't not. But I hate Guthrie.
I mean,
Yeah,
I know, sorry, go on.
No, go on.
I know Mac Town's best player just left.
Did he?
That Miles Welch's. Have you heard of him?
Rings a bell, but I couldn't
Yeah,
put a
he's a
face to
full
it.
back. He's like got those dreadlocks going back. He's good
Oh,
I think he's just gone to
yeah.
Colchester.
That's a good signing for them.
Yeah,
That's
it's
a
good
very
signing,
good
yeah.
signing. They've got
Who's-
quite a strong team, Colchester. Very strong team, to be honest.
Tell you what, I think Portsmouth will go up to the Championship.
I can see them in the Prem soon.
They were quality against Arsenal. I know they lost, but there was a guy with dreadlocks. He was like left mid or right mid. He was quality. I don't know. I can't remember his name though.
I didn't get to watch that game. I was training. I only saw the
I can't
highlights.
remember. They play well. They play well with Portsmouth. I like Portsmouth.
Yeah, I like Portsmouth. I don't think anyone dislikes them apart from Saints, really.
Mm.
But,
I would like to see like the old Prem teams from like 10, 15 years ago. Like,
Yeah.
I would like to see Leeds come. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
Leeds.
definitely
Well,
want
Leeds
to
was
see
like
Leeds.
20 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Leeds, Bolton, Blackburn, Portsmouth.
Derby.
I'd like to see all them back up in the Prem.
Yeah, Derby. Yeah.
Derby, yeah. I'd like to see all them back in the Prem.
Yeah.
But didn't they have the worst season ever
Yeah.
for a Premier League
I
team?
think they got 8 points,
Yeah.
in a whole
That is
season.
dreadful. Wasn't Robbie Savage playing for them?
Might have been. He's an idiot.
think he
I hate
was.
that man.
Oh, I don't like Robbie Savage. He's the old team I used to play for. He used to manage one of the younger teams. God,
He's awful.
he loves
He's
himself.
up his own arse,
Yeah,
isn't
he
he?
loves
Yeah.
himself. I'll tell you what, if you said to him, shave your hair off for £1 million, I don't think he'd accept it.
He's already got 1 million, hasn't he? Easy.
Yeah.
He don't
Well,
need
more
it.
than that. He doesn't need it now.
Yeah. Works for BT, doesn't he? Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We cancelled
I always
BT.
seem-
He was half the reason, I think. Ugh.
Yeah, but it's good though. Like low league football, I think is better than higher.
It's more.
football.
I don't know. It's more exciting in a way. Like it's more. I reckon it's more exciting going to a lower league game than like a Prem game.
Yeah.
I think so.
But-
Anyway.
I'd say, I've always said this, Championship, in my opinion, is one of the best leagues in the world. I'd
Yeah.
put
It
it
is.
above the Spanish, maybe even the Premier League. It is,
It's one of the toughest. Yeah.
yeah. Because 46 games, that's a lot.
46 games with what 6 new teams every year.
Yeah, and you're playing
Yeah.
like twice a week. It's
Yeah.
just grueling.
You can never predict it.
Yeah,
You can never predict. It's so unpredictable. The
Yeah.
Championship, because like, let's say like Luton could like finish what 14th, 15th, 16th,
no chance. They're
17th.
useless.
and then just like, but you can never predict it. They could like go into the Prem the next year.
No matter what, Luton are going down. That's one thing. That's a given in the Championship.
Haven't they got Collins up front, the Irish striker?
Yeah.
He's all right.
You know
to be
what?
fair.
Scotty Cuthbert was their captain when they got into League One.
Was he?
They had an amazing season. Yeah, and we signed him that season. After. And then he was amazing last year. He was decent this year, but it's just all fell to bits.
I was
Who's your
because
favourite?
it was so cold. So go on, sorry.
Who's your favourite Stevenage player?
Go on then.
You wouldn't have heard of him, but we've got a right back called Luther James Wilden.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah, I've heard of him. Yeah.
He
He's
is
on.
really, he's just consistent.
Yeah.
I know
And
him, yeah.
that's one of the best things you can ask from a footballer, in my opinion. He's not the best, but he's the same. He's just amazing every week.
I think I got him to like 80 rates on career mode.
Probably.
Yeah, he's good. And then
Yeah, isn't there a centre back beginning with V?
Van Kooten,
Van Kooten, that's it.
and you got
he's
Paul
any good?
Farman.
Useless.
Farms is amazing. I'd say he's the best keeper, maybe even in the top bottom 3 divisions. I would go that
Who's
far.
Who's the left back?
We haven't really got one. We've got Tyler Denton. He's on loan from Leeds. He's not great,
heard
but
of
he's not bad.
What's his name? Kemp, is it? You got from West Ham on loan?
Yeah, I didn't really get to see him. He played like one game away, and then the season got called off. So
Yeah.
we haven't really been able to see him that much. But
Yeah.
no, I'm just hoping to make some permanent moves in the summer because we need them. We definitely
Yeah.
need them.
Yeah.
What do you think? What do you think will happen with like the EFL and stuff like that? But
Well, what I want to happen and what I think will happen are two very different things. What I want to happen is they just call it off, say, just forget about this season, go again next year, same everything. But I think they're just going to carry it on in like June.
So, with you, what's the reason that you wanted to just finish?
So we stay up. and
what?
Go on.
What do? So with you thinking that they're gonna finish it in June, that's if this is all over with coronavirus and stuff like that.
Unpredictable, isn't it?
And also, how would they start the next season? How would they have pre-season stuff like
that? Pre-season would just be a write-off, maybe one game if you're lucky, but then just start again next year. Have a break in between the end of the season and the start of the season. It's an awkward position for them, really, isn't it?
Yeah. So do you think the season will start late?
Could do. Season? Might start September, October. I don't know. It's just going to mess it up for years, isn't it?
What they might do is, they might just like call off the FA Cup or something like that, or the League Cup. Just to reduce the games a bit.
Yeah,
but then, short amount of time.
That's
some teams are going to argue because the League Cup and the FA Cup provides a lot of revenue for some of the smaller clubs like Mac. They need it.
Yeah.
So there would be a bit of an uproar to that because some clubs can't survive without it. And it's sad, really.
Yeah.
But that's why it is.
Do you think Stevenage could fold?
Well, I'm not sure if you've seen, but we've been in a lot of papers and on the news recently because we're doing a lot to help the community in Stevenage with the corona, like for the elderly and whatnot. But my way of looking at it is if we can afford to do that, then they must be affording to keep the club alive because they couldn't. And Phil Wallace, he owns his own business, he's sorted. So, yeah, I think we don't have any chance of folding, really, but anything could happen. You never know, do you?
No.
But I know it sounds evil, and I know no one should ever say this, but if Mac folded, we'd stay up. A part of me wants Mac to fold. I know it sounds evil, but it would sort us right out.
Well, the thing is, right, I'm meant to be getting a season ticket next year at Macclesfield, so...
I am.
Yeah. I hope not.
Yeah.
Did you hear like the Swiss team, Sion or Dion or whatever?
The one
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That they sacked Giroud, who used to play for Arsenal. Alex Song used to play for Arsenal. Kasami.
Yeah, I saw that.
All these players.
I haven't seen this. What is it? What, they've just sacked them all? What for?
Yeah, I think they refused to take a wage cut, so they just sacked them. There's a few more players, I think. They're probably their best players.
Probably, but if it was like Curtis for us, he was quite key, but because he weren't getting on with Wesley, you're not really left with much other option to get rid of him, are you?
No.
Anyway, there we go. To conclude, low league football, I think, is better than higher tier football. Do you agree?
In some ways, yeah. Yeah, I kind of agree with you.
Completely agree. It's more entertaining, more challenging for the players. There's nothing the Premier League can provide like that, really.
You can relate to it a little bit more, can't you? As like a Sunday League player, just a little bit.
Well, not in that respect, but I've always, if anyone asks, I always say I support Arsenal, but I've got a season ticket at Stevenage. And then when you get the question, who do you prefer? I always say Arsenal. However, I feel a lot closer to Stevenage, just because of the way it works and stuff.
Yeah. Right, Button, thank you very much for being on the podcast.
Thanks for having me. Much appreciated.
No worries, mate. You're very welcome. I'm sure we'll have you on again at some point.
100%.
100%, yeah. Great to hear. Miles, once again, the duo.
There we go.
Let us know in the comments who you would want in the podcast next week, or any subjects for us to talk about. So yeah, I've been Adam, son of Kenneth Miles.
I've been Miles HD.
And Button, thanks again, mate.
Cheers, mate.
See you later.
See you later, guys.
All right, see you later,
Peace.
guys.